good. Tracy, hey, congratulations, second season of UnPrisoned.
Thank you.
Such a good series. We all love it, but we have to hear it from you. Is what do you think is the secret to success for UnPrisoned?
I think it's the heart. I think everybody brings maximum heart to the process. I think we don't judge the characters. We love the characters, you know? I think it's really about finding the humor and the emotional honesty. I think it's a show about how do we heal, how do we grow, and how do we be a family. And everybody, even if you have a messy family, everybody's part of a family somehow. And so we all kind of, it's a, I'm not going to say it's a struggle, but it's a journey always. So that's kind of what I wanted to get into.
Most excellent. And we know season one was based on your experiences, but season two, being a sophomore season, how much of your experiences are still embedded into this season?
I would say it's not really like a percentage. It's more like an understanding. So there are certain things that are taken directly from my life, like exactly and precisely from my life. There are other things that might have happened in another, quantum realm that are versions of what might have happened in my life. But when it comes to the experience of having your father be in prison and get out and grow up in foster care and all that that has meant to me as a mother, to him as a dad, and those things are almost always coming out of my experience because that's what the show's really about, is I'm kind of speaking that experience for the audience. And I think they relate. I think there's some universal stuff about that experience that we've managed to capture, you know? But then it's not just limited to that either. It's like everyone has a dad who disappointed them in some way. Everyone, is a child of somebody and deals with their daughterhood or their sonhood. And how do we do that? And that's the bigger thing that the show's about.
So what is the journey for the second season this time around? Can you give us a little preview of it?
Yeah, it's really a journey about putting the family back together. Like, so in season one, the family encounters each other and they spend some time together and they're like, oh, wow, this is weird. But in season two, it's like, okay, we're here now. Now what? And how do we go deeper in this? Because you're not just gonna like snap your finger and be over the fact that your dad's been in prison your whole life. That wasn't my experience. Um, so how do you live with it? And this season is about a family trying to put itself back together, trying to go deeper, trying to know each other better and love each other better.
Well said, well said. And we know in real life you're relationship expert. So what is the secret to to a good relationship with others?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of science on this now. It used to be that you just kind of, there was a conventional wisdom or what your grandma said or somebody's lived experience. But now we know that there's a lot of data on what creates a good relationship that feels safe. And it's called secure functioning relationship. So how do you get to a secure relationship? Well, Stan Tatkin, who's a leader in this field, talks about 5 different things in a secure relationship. It's mutual, it's collaborative, it's fair, it's just, and it's sensitive. So if you've got collaboration and mutuality and those principles are operating in your relationship, chances are your primary attachment is going to feel good to you. If those things aren't happening, some or all, it's going to be a little more like a more rickety car. That's a little more like, whoa, I'm in this thing, but it conks out, and like sometimes I feel it runs out of gas and sometimes it's broken down. So I think it's about how do we get to more secure functioning? I'm sorry, was that really jargony? But this is the fact of the matter is I want to explore how do you make a great relationship? I mean, I'm gonna need a season 3, let's put it like that.
Well, then we're crossing our fingers for a season 3 because we need more of this. Tracy, thank you very much for
Thank
um,
you.
communicating with us about season 2 of UnPrisoned. Thank you.
Thank you so much.